this article is A Kid's Way, Strategies for Including Classmates with Learning and Intellectual Disabilities. This PowerPoint was made by me, Paula Burnett. In this article, it discusses 36 children, 20 of whom are boys and 16 who are girls. And they range between the ages of 9 to 12 years old, so that's between the grades 5 and 6. And this article derives ideas from these children on how they feel about inclusion with students with disabilities and intellectual disabilities within the classroom. And it also suggests some evidence-based strategies that educators can use for the classroom. Some of the strategies were to include the students in various activities. That way they will not feel left out. They feel like they're part of the classroom because they know that they have specific disabilities, but they feel like they're included within the classroom. Also, the teacher should take the time to explain the events that are going on instead of giving them something for them to figure out on their own. The teacher should scaffold them so that they will really understand what it is that they need to do within the classroom. Remind the students of their expectations for the classroom, as the general population as well as the students with disabilities, because they're there for a reason. So they need to make sure that they focus on what it is that is expected of them. Also, the students are aware that they need to focus on the things that these students have the same as them and not focus on their differences, because all of these are individuals and they're here for a reason. From the child's perspective, they stated within the article, the children stated within the article that the teachers do take the time to include the students in various activities. They said that the students can follow along and participate instead of being singled out and pulled over to a group. They are able to be included within the classroom. Also, they did say that the teacher does explain the events that are going on within the classroom, and all students have the ability to participate, not just the ones that know the answer, not just the ones in the general population, but all students have the ability to participate. All of the students that were involved within this article review, they do have classmates that have disabilities. This school system that was represented here in this article, they do implement the inclusion policy, so that means that all their classroom has some form of disability within it. Students know to help their classmate, not just focus on the ones that are their friends, but they know to help the classmates that are being left out. And they give the students that have a disability, they give them just a little bit more time to complete an activity because they may not be on the same level as them, so they're able to give them a little bit more time to complete an activity. Within this article, it suggests various opportunities for teachers to be aware of when they're dealing with students and inclusion within the classroom. Here are some of the references that were used throughout this article. Thank you so much.